Hi guys, do you know the major reason why we are still in business is because of our customers? If the customers are not coming back, then it becomes difficult for us to sell. And if we're not selling, then it's not going to take long before we go out of business. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that we can do to continue to show love to our customers so that we ourselves can continue to make more money to be able to fund our dreams. If you're liking the sound of this and you're yet to subscribe to our channel, kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, as we'll share lots of sales tips that will help to move your business forward. So one of the things that I discovered is that customers actually think in three different ways. It's either they're looking for better product, better price, or they're looking for both better products and better price. And these are the three main ways by which you can continue to show love to your customers and retain them so that you yourself can continue to stay relevant in business. I'm going to be sharing some scenarios around these three things so that it becomes clear to you what I'm actually describing as ways by which you can keep your customers loved. So the first scenario is about better products. So there was a time my customer came to me and they said they wanted to buy a particular item which had different sizes. It was actually a lab coat. So usually we only do from size small to size extra large. We don't do extra small. The customer said to me that they would actually love to have extra small. Because of the nature of the work they do, the small size that they were buying was actually not making them feel very comfortable, and sometimes what they were actually handling were things that were a bit, flammable, or things that were a bit critical, that if they actually touch your body, they could actually cause harm to them. And so what they were looking for were things that could actually fit them when they wear it. So when they mentioned it to me, I just realized that what the customer actually needed were some things that were a bit out of what we're doing. For us to keep that customer, we had to actually meet up with that demand and try and find a way around it. Because that is one of the things that they needed. They needed something that was better, that could actually suit what they were actually doing at that time. That is one of the ways by which I've actually seen that customers actually want better products that can meet up with what they're actually doing. And by responding to some of those things, you're going to be keeping your existing customers, because not every time would your customer be asking you for the regular things that you do. There might be times that they might ask for something a bit customizable, and you must be able to give room for that, because if you don't give room for that, you might actually lose that customer to another competitor. So the second scenario is around better pricing. So recently I was having a chat with someone who is based in Poland. And I was just asking her that, so how do people in that area actually make purchasing decisions? And she was describing to me how, a lot of them like to go to stores where they have lots of discounts, or they like to buy from people that have what we call membership platforms, or people that have, various forms of discounts. So one of the things that they do is that, companies actually set up like a membership platform where they tell you that if you obtain our membership card, so for certain items, this is exclusive to people who have our membership, they are going to be able to get some form of discount when they buy from us. And some other companies will tell you that if you download our app and buy from the app, you're going to be able to get certain discounts by using the app. And so what they're trying to do is that they're trying to create an experience where they are able to keep the customers coming and keep them happy. Because what the customers are looking for as well is an opportunity to buy things at a lesser price than what it is. So that was what made me realize that yes, customers actually want better price as well. So if you're able to give your customers better price in form of discounts or creating things like memberships, or you tell them that if they subscribe to some of the things that you do, that they are able to get better discounts than people who are just ordering once in a while or who are just shopping around. And this is an example of how better price can help you keep your customers and keep them loved. The last one is about better pricing and better products. So this example is actually something that I'm sure a lot of us watching me right now would have actually noticed as well. So one of the things that I realized is that sometimes after like the major festive seasons, if I go to some of the expensive shops like the Nike shops, the Adidas shops, or some of the shops that sell some expensive clothes or shoes, some of the things you realize is that as much as some of these items might be expensive, they have seasons where they actually drop their price to be able to allow more people to be able to buy those items. And that is actually strategic, because you can't always leave your price at that high margin at every time, because sometimes you might actually be losing a lot of deals to some people if you're actually not giving your customers some flexibility at different times. So that is one of the ways by which I've actually seen that customers also want better price as well as better products. And when you're able to combine these two together at times as well, depending on the need of the customers, you are also able to keep them loved. So for this last scenario that I just described, it's important for you to actually study your customers. So if you're selling high ticket items, yes, you need to understand your customer. You need to understand their needs. They want quality items, but it's also important that you also gauge if you are able to also give them better price such that they don't feel like you are ripping them off. You are also able to keep them coming back to do business with you. So for some of the things that I've shared with you today, you realize that for you to be able to keep your customers coming back, you need to continuously work around these things and ensure that these are the things that you're moving around to be able to keep your customers coming back. And I believe that if you try out some of these things, you're going to see a dramatic change in your business. If you feel that some of the things that I've shared with you today have actually been very useful, or there are any situations that you've actually experienced yourself and you'd like to share with us, kindly drop it in the comment section below. And if you feel this video has actually been helpful and you think that you'd like to share with some other people that it can also benefit, please feel free to share it with them. Thank you so much for staying tuned to today's video. See you next time.